Hey Rupali, good to see you. Good evening. Hi Prarthana, hi Jishnu. I'm delighted, Prarthana, to see you and Jishnu, and of course Rupali and the others. Prarthana, I have noted your doubt on my to-do list, and as I promised, on Monday, I'm going to take it up. That's passage 19, you said, right? All right, everyone, welcome to the session. This is going to be a very crisp session comprising 10 questions, 10 practice questions for MAH CET. These questions will help you in CMAT as well. And of course, all the other management entrance tests. Uh, Before I take you over to the questions, okay. All right, guys. So before I take you over to the questions, the quick announcements. There's Bullseye Batch for MBA. We are starting it on March 16th. आज अपना 11th है. So 5 days to go. Okay, if you're starting your prep now, please join this batch. Use my referral code Shabana Live. It's given there. You can take a subscription. How do you take a subscription? Wow, that's an offer that's going on and it makes your work easy. So please take a subscription. If you're taking it for 1 year, you pay 24,000. उससे ज़्यादा लेना है 24 months का लेना है 2 years का, that's going to cost you 32,000. So 1 year or 2 years में I can see it's like okay, काफी कम है gap, है ना difference. So you may as well take a 24-month thing if you are targeting CAT 24. But for CAT 23, 1 year will suffice. Okay. Then you've got Emerge batch. We started this on March 9th. And yes, guys, there's one more exciting announcement. You've got a series of tests coming. Okay. So it's going to be 15 questions, 15 marks, 30 minutes. So 2 minutes per question. And there's this series. So on every date, 2 educators have been paired. And the questions will be brought forward by us. You have to just take the test and assess your level. All right, Pratna. Okay, so this is the day, what's that? 22nd March, yes. So Karishma Banwani and I'll be doing that, and it's at 9 p.m. Okay. Question number 1 up there. Come on, guys, get cracking with me. As I said, 10 questions, okay? Very crisp questions. We'll try to complete these in 20 minutes and then call it a night. You have to just complete the entire statement. The first part is missing. Experts propose the idea of a common school system. Why did they propose the idea of a common school system? Yes, Jishnu, Prarthana, Rupali, Akash, Vishal. Jishnu says C. The others? Sumit also says C. Okay. Okay, Prarthana. Great. You guys got it. It has to be C. Why? Because C, the second part of the sentence, the original sentence, yes, Rupali, you got it. The second part says experts propose the idea of a common school system. Why did experts propose a common school system? Earlier, that means there were different systems, right? थोड़ा वहाँ है, public है, private है, different types है. And that kind of opened avenues for discrimination. So वो हटाने के लिए experts ने बोला चलो let's go ahead with a common school system where the discrimination will be less, right? So option C says based on the fact that the difference in quality of schools acts as a ground for discrimination, experts ne bola we'll get rid of this, right guys? So the answer is indeed C. Question number 2. Now the first part is given, Jishnu, the second part is missing. Agent Cooney, you're also there in the class, okay? Now, Jishnu, in this, the first word is while. So whenever we see while, we have to take something opposite in the second part of the sentence. So if the first part is saying something positive, the second part should be negative and vice versa. Okay? So Agent Kuni, Rupali, Prarthana, Sumit, Jishnu, Vishal, everybody. Come on, dudes. What's the answer? Jishnu says D. I'm waiting for some more. Prarthana. Sumit says C. Okay. Kuni says D. All right. Guys, it has to be D. Sumit, आपका C क्यों गलत है? I'll tell you this. Main sentence में while है. That means opposite दिखाना है. So the original sentence, the first half, says something positive. The environment-friendly nuclear energy could make a large addition. It's beneficial. We should take it up. While. So second part has to show something lacking, some negativity attached to it. ठीक है? So C में बोला है, international lobby has been pressurizing the developing nations to shift their energy. How is that connected to the first part? It should be opposite. So D is the opposite one, which says, although it's good, people think that it's going to be beneficial, the problem of locating these resources is still not sorted out. Okay, so the answer is indeed D. Over to question number 3, Jishnu. Again, there is although. So once we see although over here, it has to be opposite. Sorry, there's a mosquito roaming around. Okay, so I was just trying to kill it. So Sumit, this one says information technology has entered homes, offices and hearts of many citizens. But something. उसकी वजह उसके like in place of but he has used although in the beginning. Oh my god, rural की spelling wrong है. Many people in rural नहीं है, it's rural. Copy paste में problem हुई है. Okay, Jishnu says B. The others. Yes, Sumit, Kuni, Prarthana. Rupali, what about you? Yes, okay. You guys got it. So this is indeed B. सब जगह पहुंच गया है, लेकिन फिर भी people in rural areas are still ignorant of the immense benefits. So although होने का मतलब भी यही है, you have to show opposites, like पूरे sentence में half and half, right? Okay. Question number 4. This is a slightly bigger one, but very easy. Now, the first sentence is given, the second one has been taken out. Third sentence में जिष्णु अगर आप देखेंगे, it says particularly the rush. So he's moving towards something specific. That means before that he has to say something general, right? Come on, guys. The technique that we apply over here is generic to specific. Jishnu says C. What about the others? Hmm? Jishnu, if you are marking C, तो despite this, ठीक है, population, India is the most populated country in the world next to China, बोला है. Despite this, the rush to higher education is less. This is what you said. Okay. So then why would he take particularly? Particularly जब third sentence में है तब वो ऐसा बोलेगा, particularly the decrease in something something. Means generic जो होगा उसी में से एक thread लेके you're going to move forward and say particularly. How can particularly show opposites? Your option says the rush to higher education is less. And then you're saying particularly the rush for technical and higher education has increased. That's a total clash of ideas. So C is my first elimination, Jishnu. Yes, guys, you got it. It is B. Okay, you changed it. All right, cool. Yes, indeed, it is B. Naturally, there is too much rush and competition in every field. So that's generic. Then he picks from there and he says, particularly the rush in something, the rush for technical and higher education, something, blah, blah, blah. All right. Yes, yes. So it is B. Okay, next one. This is complete the sentence. Simple बोले तो fill in the blanks. Challenges को क्या करना होता है? I'm sure you'll be able to do these quickly. Okay, Jishnu? Kapil, what about you? Kuni? Okay, yes, you guys got it. So challenges को हम overcome करते हैं. You face challenges, you overcome challenges, you battle challenges. You can't suppress them. So B is out. You can ignore challenges, ठीक है, but then उसको ignore करके realize कोई चीज नहीं हो सकती है. आगे बोला है कोई चीज realize करना. Realize the dash of a greater, the need for, okay, the potential of. So यहाँ पे challenges को overcome करेंगे, suppress करके ignore करके कोई फायदा नहीं. Right? So the answer is indeed A. Question 6. He has got a sharp what? And if he doesn't watch out, he is going to get into trouble. Good. Yes, it is. He's got a sharp tongue. So somebody who has got a sharp tongue is generally acidic with his words. He's blunt to a fault. I mean, he can come across as a rude person, है ना? So sharp tongue किसके होते हैं? वो generally जो चाची, घर में चाची, फूफी टाइप्स ऐसे होते हैं ना, like they can just say anything, मुंह फट जो होता है. And then the other people feel bad about it. So he's got a sharp tongue and he may land himself in trouble. Okay, it has to be tongue. Kapil, sharp brain अगर होगा तो why will he get into trouble? है ना? So connection होना चाहिए. So definitely it's sharp tongue. Question 7. We had lunch. What prepo comes here? In, on, at, inside, around. Yes, Jishnu. Good, it is at. We had lunch at a Chinese restaurant yesterday. Okay. Question 8. Vinod is clearly dash when it comes to speaking English. The meaning of the sentence is he's not very fluent in English. He gets stuck. He faces problems. So what will it be? To a disadvantage, at, from, in, on. So actually it's a test of preposition. Okay, Jishnu says B. Sumit D, no. If somebody is not able to do something because of lack of something, we don't say he's in a disadvantage. No, he faces a disadvantage or he is at a disadvantage. So the answer is definitely B. Over to the penultimate question. It was clear that there was no rationale behind his act. Logic nahi tha kuch bhi. No rationale. He went solely or he acted solely by his dash and somehow succeeded. Yes, I would love to put the word gut. है ना? He went solely by his gut and somehow succeeded. So gut की जगह पे you can put intuition, instinct. Intuition, instinct, gut. Right? So answer is C. Very good. Over to the last question. Now they are talking about silent movies succeeding. So for silent movies to succeed, the quality of acting has to be what? वैसे भी वो बोल नहीं पा रहे है ना? So कैसी होनी चाहिए quality of acting? Mediocre, sublime, realistic, substantial, extraordinary. Kajal? Okay, Jishnu says E, Kuri says E, Prarthana says the same, okay. The others. Yes, Kajal, it is E. If silent movies have to succeed, the quality of acting has to be so good that actors can actually enthrall the audience just by their acting. There's no voice, there are no songs, there's no music to support. So the quality of acting cannot be mediocre or sublime. It has to be extraordinary or substantial. Okay, so substantial या extraordinary, D or E. The second blank, as there are no vehement dialogues, no, doesn't make sense, as there are no mesmerizing dialogues or songs or music for support. So the answer is actually E. Yes, you guys got it. Well done. That brings me to the end of the session, guys. 10 questions done. Keep learning. You never know which question you may encounter in MAH CET or CMAT. Okay, signing out, guys. Ha, Barfi and Mr. Bean, right. Mr. Bean is the best example, actually. Yes, Kajal. Okay, chalo, guys. Time to wrap up. Let's call it a night. It's Saturday night. Thoda sa relax kar lo sab log. Fine. I'm going to see you tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Bye-bye.